Welcome to another lesson in design and prototyping. Now that you've completed your wireframes, in this lesson, you'll create your app mockups in Marvel. Designing a mobile app mockup is the best way to visualize how your app will look and feel when complete. By creating your mockups, you move into mid-fidelity stage by adding style, colors, and defined content and imagery. Today, you will be using Marvel or Marvel App. Marvel is a creative platform that allows you to create interactive app mockups and prototypes. You can use the link shown on the screen to access this web application to begin creating your mockups. When you've entered the link into your browser, this will show up. We are in the Marvel web application. You begin by creating your free account. Like Mockflow, there are other paid accounts that you can have on Marvel that will give you much more features. With your free account, you're allowed one free project. So you can enter your details, full name, email address, password, etc. to create your account, or you can sign up using an existing Google account. You can also add other persons to the project at this stage. And here you name your project. I'll name mine Delivery App. And you select which type of project you'll be creating. We'll be doing a mobile app, so you can create one of the mobile options. I'll choose Android, which coincides with my wireframe. We're now on the workspace where we'll create our mockups. We'll be creating our mockups from scratch in the Marvel app. So we'll design in Marvel, select that option. Let's explore our workspace. We can add elements such as rectangle, ellipse, text, line. We can also add stock photos that are already existing within the application. We can use the search bar to look for specific photos that we would like to use. These are very useful, especially for adding backgrounds to your application. You can also add icons within your workspace. You can also add tools, wireframing tools that are very similar and familiar, like what you would have used in Mockflow. You can also change your UI pack, and you can use the search bar to look for specific elements that you wish to use. There is also a library option where when you make customized elements, instead of creating them from scratch every time, you can simply add them to the library. As we use the workspace more, we'll get familiar with these functions. You can also maximize or minimize or zoom in and zoom out of your canvas. And on this panel, you usually have several options for customizing the specific element that you're using at the time. So let's get started by creating our first screen. The first screen that I created for my wireframing and sketching was my splash screen. So I'll start by adding a background that I uploaded from my computer. And I will customize this background by darkening it. However, sometimes the options in the customization panel, you are not able to view all of it, so sometimes you have to zoom in or zoom out in the window. So I'll darken my background. And add my elements such as my navigation bar and status bar. To change the color of a specific element, you simply double click on that element, go to the panel with your customization options. I'll change this navigation bar to black. You also have the option of adding specific colors to the bottom of your color options. This will help to keep your design consistent throughout by using the same colors. You can also put a specific number for a color that you might have found in planning your mockup. Similar to customizing elements in Mockflow, you can change specific parts of elements by double-clicking and inputting what type of design or words you wish to replace what was already there. Now that I've made this change to my status bar, I want to save it in my library so that I don't have to make the change again if I want to use this element. So I click on the element and I go to add to library. I can give the element a name. Or I can choose more than one element to make up one new element. So I can press Shift, select the other element, and give that a new name and add it to my library. I can also add my background to my library so I don't have to upload it from my computer again. Becoming familiar with these web applications are all about practice and exploration. The more you use it, you explore the different features that it has, you will learn more and become more comfortable using the software over time. Also, you'll become more efficient in using it. You'll be able to create mockups and prototypes in less time. Remember to save the changes that you make as you go along. With this, we've completed creating our splash screen. We can now close off that screen. And rename it to something more specific. To create a new screen, I can start from scratch, or I can perhaps copy in an existing screen because some of the elements that I want to use are similar in this screen. So I click at the top in the square and click on copy to get another screen that is similar. However, this new screen that we're about to create will be the login screen. Remember to be guided by your wireframe in the screens that you have to create. In your wireframing tools, there are already pre-built login screens that you can use and customize. However, if you choose to do a more unique login screen, you will need to build your login screen from scratch, as I will do. Remember to change or customize any element that you select. You simply double click on that element and select the part that you wish to change, either its color or its opacity. To customize your buttons, you simply double-click on the button and select the part, whether it's the rectangular part or the text part that you wish to change or customize. If you try to simply change the shape as is, it will not work. So you need to double click on that specific element and select that part that needs changing alone, whether it is the rectangular part or the text part that you wish to change. The next screen that I wish to create is the screen that reflects the user putting in the information into the login screen. So I'll simply copy my blank login screen and edit the new copy. In editing the screen, I'll simply add a keyboard element. When we go to create a prototype, you'll understand more why this screen is necessary to give the feel of actually using an app. The next screen that I wish to create based on my wireframe is a new login screen with the details already input. So what I'll do, I'll copy my original login screen and I can simply hold and drag it to the place where it will fall in my prototype design, or in order that I designed the screens in my wireframe. And the final screen that I will be demonstrating will be my pickup location screen. You can use these guides and tips to create your own unique mockups with the wireframe screens that you would have created. You can also customize your text to the type of font that you would like, the style, and also the color to make it unique to your app. I have the first screens of my app, I will continue to build out the mockups for my screens according to my wireframe, and you should continue to do so too. Design as many mockups as you can in Marvel. Be sure to complete all of your screens before the next lesson. I'll see you then, and I can't wait to see your designs.